important thing in Photoshop that you should know: the layer mask and also the clipping mask. If you know these two, you will do a lot of things with Photoshop. For now, I just want to show you that you can make a group over here, just like this. You can also create an empty layer, like this. Let me remove this one as well. And we will be covering the layer mask, which is this one. And also if you right click, you have the clipping mask. I'm going to disable all of these layers. And I will create a circle from the shape layer. Go to the shape layer. Press on the Alt and Shift together to make a perfect circle. Okay. Sorry, I accidentally selected the artboard. Okay, now let's move this in the middle, and we are going to change the color to something else. Let's change it to the red, and we have a special section for the shape layers. For now, just follow me. Now if I want to paint anything on this layer, for example, I want to paint black on this layer, on this circle. What I'm going to do, I will create a new empty layer like this. Then I can name it anything. I will name it paint. And then with the brush tool we will paint over it. You will get the brush tool from here, this one. And then if you right click on it, you have all of the settings for the brush. You can change the size, just like this, and you can change the hardness. And then over here you have a lot of type of the brush you can choose from, but we will use the soft rounded for now. There is a shortcut for the size and the hardness of the brush. If you press on the Alt and Control together, when you move your mouse to right and left, you will play with the size. If you move it up and down, you will play with the softness or the hardness. For now we will keep it like this, and over here we can play with the opacity. I'll bring down the opacity. And you have the flow. Let's keep the flow at 100. Now let's go ahead and change the color. I'm going to choose the dark gray. Press OK. Make sure that your layer is selected, and now paint over this one. As you can see, here we have a problem with this. We are painting over the background as well, not only the circle. What if you want the painting only to be on the circle but not the background? This is where the clipping mask come in handy. If you right click on this one and then create a clipping mask, now this painting is affecting only the circle. There is a shortcut for the clipping mask. If I undo this, press on the Alt and click over the line between two layers, you will have this icon. Like this, we clip mask the painting to the circle. Now that we have our painting only on the circle, but the painting is too harsh in some places, what if you want to remove it? You can do that with the layer mask. Just click on the painting and add the layer mask just like this. Make sure that you click on the layer mask, and then we will use the brush tool. With the brush tool, we can change the size now, and then we use black and white. For the black, we remove, and with the white, we bring back what we removed. Let's bring down the opacity and paint over this area. As you can see, we removed. If you want to bring it back, we will make it white color, paint over it, just like this, we bring it back. And you can change between black and white with the X. Press X to change between them. You can also use bracket key to change the size of the brush. Let me make the size of the brush this size, and then I will remove it just like this. As you can see, we have a very nice shade on this circle. It looks like a 3D circle now. You can have the layer mask on any layer. We can have it on this circle, and we can go ahead and remove some of the parts of it. For example, I want to remove this area, just like this. And if you want to remove it, right click on the mask and delete the layer mask. Now I will make another layer. Make sure you are selecting the ellipse tool. When you make it, it will automatically be clip mask to the mask tool. If it is not, you can simply use the Alt or just right click on it and clip mask it. We will name this light, and I'm going to paint white over it. Change the color or very light red, just like this. We can paint over it. And then we can change the blending mode for this one. For example, if we want to add noise, we can make it dissolve. Or you can change it to anything that you want. Let's make it dissolve again. And like this, we have a very nice circle with the noise. If I want to remove some of this light, I can use the layer mask on it, or I just can go ahead and change the opacity. And for this as well. And you have so much control, you can do many things. Now you can go ahead and add the layer mask to this light, and then remove some of the noise like this. If you want to bring it back, press X to make it white color, and then, by the way, the shortcut for the brush tool is B. If you press B, you will make it brush. Make sure that you're selecting the layer mask and also the brush tool, and then just paint over it. And that would be it for this lesson. In the next lesson, we will cover the alignment options. See you there.